Hi guys, my name is Raymond from Saltywater, and today I'm going to show you how to make an axis hook for fishing. You can use it for jigging and you can use it for lure as well. So you have two ways we make it. We can use it axis core, or you can make it from stainless steel, heavy stainless steel wire that you need for the axis hook, which is like you can use it. You can use the swivel, or you can use the solid ring. I usually and prefer to use sharp Kodaku hooks, which is never fail us, and it's strong, and it's easy to set hook as well. And yeah, but the sizes is all depends on the sizes of the jigs you use or the sizes of the fish. So we usually use 6/0, 7/0, or 8/0, or even 9/0. So to make those axis hook, you might need the crimping plier, a regular plier, a lighter, and the skirt. It depends. It's all up to you. You can have it or you cannot have it. And also you might need the string tubing for the stainless steel wire after you crimp it as well. And you need the crimps for the stainless steel wire as well. Alright, I'm going to show you how to make the axis core and what's the profit for the to make your own axis core. Usually, most people are using the pre-made, but the pre-made is already it's in short. It can use only in short jigs, and because of the length. And usually we make the axis core, and the hook is supposedly in the middle of the jigs. So and also the hook size, and it's all according to the jig size as well, the width, and make sure that the hook is not tangling in the middle of the jigs. On this short and wider jigs, just to make sure the hook size, it don't hang up on the jigs, so you will lose the bite. To make the axis hook, so make sure the length for the jigs as well. Alright, just make sure the hook is always in the middle of the jigs. Alright, so this is the axis core. Just double up, just double up like this, and make a overhand loop like this, and have the hooks with this one. It's very easy. Just have the hook go into the hook and have the axis core. And just tie it. Done. Alright. And to connect it to the swivel, it can be a swivel or can be a solid ring though. Just go into the and just have a look. And it's ready to the fish. Alright. About this, don't worry about this. You don't need glue and you don't need anything for this. And always good to have a little length for the axis core, but on the end, because of if you put it too short, it might slips out though. All right, or you can burn it a little bit, so just to ensure you don't come out though. To finish the end of the access cord, you can also use the string tube, but it's not necessary, but it can be used though. But usually I use the string tube for the stainless steel wire. Next one, I'm going to show you to make stainless steel wire leaders, and we usually use the stainless steel wire for dogtooth tuna jigging, because of the the tooth is really sharp. They even cut off 400 pound stainless steel wire, or 480 pound, or even 600 pound wire leader. So to make the wire leaders, usually I pre-made it before I went on the Dogtooth tuna fishing trips. And usually I cut off the length of about 8 inch, so you have the room for both sides for the cream. And I usually use it for 8 inch, and after be done, it's gonna be like around 6 inch long though. So it's good for all jig size, and usually I pre-made it on Budako 6.0 or 7.0, no bigger than that and no smaller than that. And the good thing on this plier as well, they usually come with the cutter though, so you can cut the wire easily. You don't need a special wire, special plier to cut it. Look, sharp enough. When you make the wire, just have the wire go into the hook and go around it for 1.5 turn, and come back from another side where you came into. It's gonna be like this, and pull it all the way tight. So after you trim it, do it like this. And also you have to get the cream, the sleeve, according to the wire size. It cannot be smaller. If smaller, it cannot go in, and if it's bigger, it gonna slips. And usually I have another end as according to the sleeves, so don't come out too much. It's gonna cut the line as well, but I have the way to avoid it. As I'm using a longer cream, so I have to cream both ends, from the bottom and the top, both sides. So you just make sure it's good and it's tight, and it's never come out, and it's never going to fail. Alright, after that, and you can use the skirt. It's not necessary, and it all depends, but usually for Dogtooth tuna, I would prefer to use a skirt though, and it have a very good result from the skirt. That's how it is. And for the other end, so you might need to have the the string tube go in first, because this, you know, after you crimp it, you can't get it in anymore. So cut slightly longer than the sleeves, so you can cover all of them. Alright. When you finish this, the end of the wire, just make sure you have room for the solid ring or the swivel to run over, so you don't get stuck right there, and you know it will affect the action of the hooks there. So same thing, you have to crimp it both sides, both ends of the crimp. Look, after crimp, from the beginning we don't use the string tube, and we find out that, you know, the wire that came up from the string, the end of the wire, it will cut the leaders. So, you know, to avoid that, that's why we prefer and we start using the string tube. So I have the string tube cut in, and you have to burn down it, and you'll end up like yep, that's how it is. So, you know, you have the protection of the wire, and also you won't cut through the leaders. We use the access cord for the lure as well. At Saltywater Tackle, we support conservation through catch and release. As such, you know, we encourage our customer and friends, you know, to use single hook or axis hook for catch and release though. The good thing for the single hook or axis hook on lure is safety. Safety comes first, you know, especially if you fishing in a very remote area. And as well, it's very easy for catch and release, and the chances for the fish to survive is way higher. And also, many people think the trimmer hook will have better hook sets, but personally I don't think so, as I have very success hook set and landed the fish on single hook, even though on, you know, in GT or tuna fishing. To attach the axis hook to the lure, yeah, just make sure that the length is good, is right. So look at the belly, and the hook is on the belly, and make sure that the axis hook is not attached to the lure and not to the speed ring. It's to the swivel. So this way, alright, let me stick it in. Yep, this is how it is. It's direct to the swivel, not the speed ring and not the lure. So when you swim the lure, the hook is by the belly, and you can use the axis hook or direct speed ring, you know, for the tail. If you have any questions, feel free to call or email us, and you can comment it on our YouTube channel, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.